What's up, guys? I'm a little excited to commentate because I had a pretty good session before this, and I'm playing Hieratic Chaos Dragons, which is a deck I've been thinking about bringing to my locals because it's a lot of fun. So you can see I was kind of deciding whether or not to summon Tour Guide or Sandian, and he's playing some Turbo Darkworld build, and I know they don't play Gores or Trag, so I decided I'll push pretty hard. Which you'll see pretty soon. So he does what, Dark Worlds do. I open up pretty well, by the way. This is a really good hand, now that I look at it. And Sangen's gonna search out Raiko. Yes, that is what it searches out. So I'm like, depending on my next draw, I could draw into some pretty good things. And no, I decided to draw into Whitetail Dragon. But I can still complicate into my Sue. That's how I do. Searching out Sue. All the rhymes. Those are just good. And Dark World don't really play hand traps either, so I could pretty much get this play off rather well. And tapping with effect is going to activate. I do take some time to think about how to make this play the best. There's my build, if you want to see it. It's pretty good. I like it. It's a lot of fun. So I'm going to sack Sue. For Sue, there's another special summon. Because if you didn't know, with Hieratic Dragon of Sue, I can special summon him by tributing a Hieratic. So right now I'm thinking about overlaying my two vanillas. But then I was like, whoa, no. No, never do that. Don't ever do that when you're playing Heretics. It's bad. Because you want your vanillas. Your vanillas are actually really important to the deck. So I make a tomb, and I'm not scared about getting Valor because it's Dark Worlds, and Dark Worlds can't really afford. I almost detached Sue in this play. But I search out my Red Eyes, because Red Eyes is critical to the deck. And Red MD is going to bring back my Tefnu. It was either Tefnu or Sue, it doesn't really matter. But I still have my normal summon. So I sack Tefnuit for Light Pulsar Dragon. This deck is mostly TCG. I have one OCG card, which I am running, and I do go into. And it's just a really good card. You're going to see it right here. It is... Wait for it. Don't get ahead of yourself. Constellar Ptolemus Messier 7. I imagine that card's going to get a name change of some sort. Maybe not, though. That's a little bit of a mouthful. But he thinks I'm gonna bounce back his what's that card called? Grapha. But instead I bounce back my own Red Eyes, banish my Attuned, and get out my good friend Red Eyes Darkness Battle. And Red Eyes Darkness Battle is going to bring out Luster Dragon number 2, because he's the highest attack in my grave. And you can see that, yeah, he calls this boring. I thought this was kind of an interesting deck. Who plays Chaos Dragons with Heretics? It's really explosive deck, but I don't know, I was a little disrespected that he called it boring, in all honesty. His deck's kind of interesting. It's really sacky. I can't finish him off this turn. He has to stick around at 300. He has a live Grapha in his graveyard. But I have the Red MD Light Pulsar loop. Which is just good. Just good. Right now he plays the surprise of the deck, Necro Valley. So I'm glad I got out all my effects last turn, rather than this turn. And then he plays Royal Tribute, which I think, why does he do that? But then I realized that it gets out all of his Dark World effects. So he's gonna draw one for Brow, search for Snow, and special summon his Gold. But these aren't Gravekeepers, so they don't get attack boosts. So his Gold is just chilling at 2300, and 2300 does not get over anything in my field. So he tries to sack harder by activating his trade-in to discard the Grapha he just drew, and then looks at my field, looks at his field, and just just concedes, because there's no way he can really get over this field. So I'm Dat House Dastan, pretty much signing out. I'll leave you with the last few seconds of this duel. Alright guys, bye.